Down the stream, down the stream. I think I spent a suspicious amount of my life trying to impress Saturn energies when I was actually just in deep need to stop and listen to my body. Apparently, healing included doing very uncool things at first, like sitting in the sun for no productive reason, breathing into my belly, making really weird noises, sticking my tongue out, practicing having absolutely no thoughts. But maybe I don't need more time to heal. Perhaps more offensively to my overachiever brain, not trying to fix everything before I'm allowed to enjoy it. Just letting my nervous system experience whatever this thing I currently call life actually feels like. No optimizing it, no turning into a lesson, no immediately asking what comes next. Just being here long enough for my body to realize, oh girl, we're not even being chased. Searching for and finally finding new joys in small things. Creating rich inner worlds. Not engaging with thoughts when feeling tired, sad, or overstimulated. Stopping the procrastination. Tossing my phone in the grass. Not forcing myself, competing or demanding sacrifices. Instead, just getting curious again. Like, what if I try this for the sake of experiencing it? No outcome, no performance, no pressure, unless it's my belly from laughing. Opening a small portal and stepping in. I've been receiving new versions of myself without any judgment, finding ease, acceptance, laughing, crying, fetal position. Finding myself in the weird, less desirable corners, in my cracks insistently called or labeled imperfections by society. And the people I love, and the parts of them that don't make sense at first, but feels like home anyway. And rituals, weird hobbies, unpolished interests, things that will never become content or money. Things that don't need to be turned into something productive or impressive enough to justify their existence. And also, learning how to wait, experimenting with reality, negotiating with time instead of trying to outrun it. Because your life won't come to you, you must sow it yourself. Slowly, intentionally, like something magical that only exists because you made it. The best things in the universe are freeing, dreaming, creating a feeling out of nothing. And when everything feels like too much, returning to simple things. That's it. Just enough space to hear myself again. As Albert Camus would say, a curious being, secretive and green, with sudden bursts of life and laughter. And I think that's enough. For the past few years, I've been slowly changing the way I speak to myself, from this is hard to this is just new, and it changed something in me. It made my heart bigger, exercising my abilities to expand, good or bad, extending my heart's current capacities, more able to hold things without breaking. There's no bad triggers, either I understand something, it all clicks and I grow, or I'm laughing in the face of terror. It won't get me if I don't hang there. As I was doing some research for my tiny fluorescence business, I found myself in the middle of embodied studies for the body as archive. And as I lay there, feeling cold most of the mornings, I couldn't help but wonder what a true privilege it is to rediscover learning, to learn again. Learning my own boundaries and what works for me. It's important to draw wisdom from many different places. If you take it only from one place or oneself, it becomes rigid and stale. Understanding many perspectives of the self will help us become more whole. Self-study is a sacred activity. The deeper we go, the clearer we see. Awareness is a divine treasure. As Joseph Chilton Pierce beautifully wrote in The Magical Child, rediscovering nature's plan for our children from 1977, and learning to learn again. We can learn all of this wisdom and allow our children and ourselves, the inner child inside of us, to become free, whole individuals this good earth has prepared us to be. This has anchored me in the reality I want to see manifested in my life as long as I can. I still go through swamp phases, heavy ones, confusing ones, but even then, somewhere after, I feel grateful for being able to feel that deeply and emerge from it even gently with myself, because it means I'm alive. The fully healed, perfectly regulated, always peaceful version of you don't exist. But I'm learning the way you speak to yourself. That's a huge form of self-respect. And maybe that's where self-respect and love actually take roots for good. And we can actually be present to live and not try to fix ourselves every waking hour. Anyway, the fool must go on. And if you find yourself somewhere in between versions of who you are, I'll be in a small hut waiting for you with a lantern. Thank you for being here.